Hello, kindergarten. I thought I would read with Charlie one of my favorite stories called Kissing Hand. Maybe. He's so excited to listen to this story. So we're going to read one of our favorite stories to my new kindergarten class. And Charlie's going to sit here and be my buddy and listen to the story because I know on Wednesday I'm going to have a hard time saying goodbye to my little best friend here. And I'm sure maybe some of your hearts are going to have a hard time saying goodbye, but I promise you it'll be so much fun and you'll be home before you know it. And I will be home to give you a nice walk and all kind of love. Okay, so let's start reading The Kissing Hand. This was written to my son, Jared, when he was 5 years old in kindergarten. And now he's 26. And I used to read this to my boys. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. I don't want to go to school, he told his mother. I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. And I want to pet my dog. Please, may I stay home with you? Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. Sometimes we all have to do things that we don't want to do, she told him gently, even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start. You'll make new friends and play with new toys, read new books, and swing on the new swings. Besides, she added, I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? What kind of secret? A very old secret, said Mrs. Raccoon. I learned it from my mother and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand. The kissing hand? Asked Chester. What's that? I'll show you. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's hand and spread open his fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with such special warmth. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now, she told Chester, whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you. And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty, warm thoughts. So I have to do that with Charlie. I'll kiss his little paw, and it'll run right up to his arm and into his heart. So you can do that with your special adult at home. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now, do be careful not to lose it, she teased. But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise that kiss will stick. Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. Give me your hand, he told her. Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. Now you have a kissing hand too, he told her, and with a gentle goodbye and I love you, Chester turned and danced away. You gonna do me? Are you gonna do my kissing hand so I can take you to school all day long? And even when I eat and wash my hands, it's gonna stick, huh? Yeah, you're a good boy. So I hope you enjoyed listening to our story. I wish I could sneak him into school with us. Wouldn't that be fun? So I promise you, when you come in that big building, there's going to be adults everywhere, all kind of teachers. You're going to have your little name on your backpack, and they will get you to our classroom safely, and I will wave to you. If you want a little hug, I'll give you a hug, and then we'll start playing and learning and having the best start of kindergarten. See you on Wednesday.